Hi guys! Today I'm thinking about the cost of living in Asia and Oceania. The population in Asia is around 4.86 billion people, which represents 59% of the world population, with 34% of the world's population being in two countries alone, which are of course India and China. So there is a disproportionate amount of people in the continent, which makes the continent an important place going forward. The population in Oceania is very different and is some 47 million people, and is somewhat remote when compared to other parts of the world, with Australia receiving 8.4 million international visitors per year, when compared to Thailand with some 32 million visitors. If you are considering moving to a country in Asia or Oceania, take advantage of an income from your home country, from, for example, a state pension, a workplace pension, property, or stocks. The table shows a comparison of countries starting from the lowest cost of living at the top. The countries within the Asia and Oceania region, where you could live for under $1,000 per month, or less, which is around £750 per month, are highlighted in yellow. The cost is also shown in pounds and euros. The population of the country is also shown, as this may be a factor in your choice. Also shown is the Human Development Index figure, the pleasant weather ranking, and the percentage of English speakers. The proficiency of English in Oceania is very high, and in Asia it is high in some countries, but very low in other countries, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. The sweet spot would be a country with the lowest cost of living, highest Human Development Index, pleasant weather, and a high percentage of English speakers. The cost of living in some of these countries may surprise you. So just on the spreadsheet here, so the first column is the country. Then we have the cost of living in US dollars per month for a single person, and then the cost of living in pounds per month, and the cost of living in euro per month, the population of the country, the Human Development Index figure, which is a figure that's out of 1.0, and then we have the pleasant climate ranking and percentage of English speakers. So the first country on the list is Nepal, which has an average cost of living of $362 per month, which is £268 or €311 per month. So Nepal is the cheapest country in Asia, and is also, on average, the cheapest country in the world. And then we have Pakistan at $397, Bhutan, India, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, East Timor, Kiribati, Papua New Guinea, Indonesia at $575, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Philippines, China, Vietnam at $650, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Tuvalu, Nauru, Samoa, Cambodia at $821, Malaysia, Fiji, Thailand at $914, and Mongolia at $927. So from this point in the table, all of the countries on the list are more than $1,000 per month to live in. So the lowest Human Development Index figure on the list is 0.496, and out of the 89 countries that were ranked for pleasant weather, Bangladesh has a rank of 88. So for percentage of English speakers, we have 72%, in Kiribati, 70% in Papua New Guinea, 63% in the Philippines, 65% in Nauru, 57% in Malaysia, and Thailand was ranked as 13 out of the 89 countries that were ranked for weather. And we have 92% of people speaking English in Palau, 72% in the Solomon Islands, 57% in Micronesia, and 98% of people speaking English in the Marshall Islands. 97% in New Zealand, 57% in Vanuatu, 91% in Australia, 58% in Hong Kong, and 74% in Singapore. So as we come down the table and the cost of living increases, we have Taiwan with 1024, Tonga 1035, Laos with 1065, South Korea with 1114, Japan with 1131, Brunei with 1167, Palau with 1172, Maldives 1330, Solomon Islands with 1422, Micronesia with 1500, Marshall Islands with 1508, North Korea with 1598, Macau with 1730, Turkmenistan with 1771, New Zealand where the cost of living is 1877, which is 1389 in pound and 1614 in euro. Vanuatu with $2192, Australia with $2425, which is 1795 in pound and 2086 in euro. And then we have Hong Kong with 2674 in dollar, and Singapore is the most expensive country in the region with a cost of living of 3111 in dollar, which is 2302 in pound and 2675 in euro per month. And Australia is the country with the highest Human Development Index figure on the list, with a figure of 0.958, which is extremely high. And we have New Zealand, which has a pleasant weather ranking of 5 out of 89, so extremely good weather there. And then we have Australia with a rank of 12. So the outcome is that out of the countries which are less than $1,000 per month, there are 22 which are less than $750 per month. 9 of them are less than $500 per month, and even 2 which are less than $400 per month. Out of the countries which are less than $1,000 per month to live in, consideration may be given to Thailand, Malaysia, Philippines, and Indonesia. But if your wallet stretches a little further beyond the $1,000 per month, it may be worth considering Japan, New Zealand, or Australia. Okay guys, that was the cost of living in Asia and Oceania. I'll see you on the next one.